Hello, and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is up, and both of these teams off to a good start, winning their first games in the NBA Cup.
And tonight is a huge one in this group. Remember, the first tiebreaker is head-to-head. So if you can get out to a 2-0 start, plus have the tiebreaker, you're in business.
The starters for Utah: Collins and Kessler, there in the middle. Clarkson the 2, and Markkanen is the 3. And it's George in at the 1. Now here's Clarkson. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable. Embiid against Kessler. Launches it from deep. Antetokounmpo for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Really scary how good this guy's becoming. Antetokounmpo, when he's sinking the catch and shoot jump shot, it's game over, fellas.
George against Curry. Oh, deflected. And Curry throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And Embiid with the block. Here's Mitchell, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
George scanning the floor. To stop the run. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Lakers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Oh, nice! Oh, big finish!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Utah with the ball. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Some changes now for the Lakers. Tatum comes in for Butler, and it's Morant in for Mitchell. The Lakers on D. The Jazz again can't hit.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Kicks it to George. They need this. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Pass to Curry. Back to Morant. Up top, Curry. He's covered by Clarkson. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Curry's got 6 points.
This squad can't do anything but hit. They haven't missed one yet. Perfect.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And it's Clarkson missing. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
And Los Angeles, another three.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Wembanyama's checked in for Embiid. Kevin Durant comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Mitchell's checked in for Ja Morant. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Stephen Curry. A big group substitution here for Utah. Eubanks, he's checked in for Kessler. Filipowski comes in for John Collins. Hendricks is checked in for Larry Markkinen. And Sexton subbed in for George. Clarkson. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Elevating like a rocket booster. Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
Mitchell, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum from long range hits the three-pointer.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Now here's Sexton. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Los Angeles, another three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Clarkson for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series.
Yeah, and for them, that was a bit embarrassing. So expect them to come back with a point to prove tonight.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back with you shortly. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Sexton runs point with Clarkson at the 2. Filipowski out there with Drew Eubanks. And it's Hendricks in at the 3.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Looking to get back on track. And that one's good. Clarkson.
You know, the defense was there, but Clarkson, fearless inside.
Los Angeles has gone 6 of 6 from downtown thus far. Grant, a little background on the NBA Cup tournament this game is part of. It traces its origins back to the WNBA Commissioner's Cup.
Yeah, the WNBA was set to feature the in-season tournament in 2020, but the pandemic delayed that start until 2021. Since then, it's been a wild success, and the NBA decided to run one of their own.
Tatum with it, picked up by Sexton. And it's Tatum with the 3. Tatum's got 6.
You got to D up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
Clarkson for 3. Oh, he nails it. Only 3 for 10, but that's got to feel good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Timeout called, the Lakers. Some changes for Los Angeles. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And Butler is subbed in for Durant. And Utah with a change here too. Mills, he's checked in for Clarkson. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Here's Hendricks. Yet to see a basket. And here's Mills from the arc. Tatum pulls it in. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. The three from Mitchell. On target from range.
A volume shooter at the arc. Mitchell will rarely hesitate to take that.
Mills against Mitchell. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mills. Here's a peek at the current NBA Cup standings for you. Here in the middle of the group round.
And at this point, it's still very much a mystery who's going to make it all the way to that NBA Cup championship game. A lot of basketball left to play.
A different look here for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Eubanks. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Hendricks. And it's Juzang in for Mills.
Slowly building up steam. Hit one from range in the first. He's hit two here in the second.
Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the fourth best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Here are the Lakers now. They're on a 17-7 run. And it's Butler with the jam.
Look, that's exactly what you want to see from Butler. He's at his best when he's attacking the rack.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the half. Gilgeous-Alexander against Sexton. To the middle. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Boy, you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Oh, a deep three from Tatum. The Lakers with the rebound. Again, the Lakers.
And Embiid has this shot in his bag. He's confident from that area.
That's tipped. Embiid with a steal. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Kessler. And they're on the run. Here's Juzang. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Following this game, they host the Magic, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Stephen Curry comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Curry. His last outing, we saw him score 13. He buries it from 3.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Markkanen misses.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And the basket by Curry.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now. forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Collins, the open look. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Stephen Curry getting it done for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this.
20.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Utah Jazz. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
And switching gears now to that first half, big hill to climb for the Jazz.
They have to be better offensively, shooting under 40%. You know how to fix that, fellas? Feed the bigs.
Stop the presses. Shaq advocating for more post play. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Stephen Curry is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Butler, and it's Embiid in it to 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Shot is good by Curry.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Knocked away. Markkanen outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound, the Lakers. Outside Mitchell. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Mitchell. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball.
And they make use of a majority of their opportunities from the line, finishing top 10 overall in this category, a team you shouldn't foul.
And I think those rebounding numbers they're posting really tells you a lot about how hard this team works on both ends of the floor. Always ready to fight on the glass. George against Curry. Down low. Here's Collins. Antetokounmpo with the block.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
Knocks down the long J. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
Curry, that's good.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah, and that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. To end the run, sends it home from three-point land. George has gotten his second bucket.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Utah ball.
And a chance here to check out some stats for John Collins.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Clarkson outside. Here's Collins. Antetokounmpo with the block. They recover it. Markkanen misses. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Curry's shot is off. Utah has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 8 points.
Embiid, such a monster on the inside. He puts a lot of pressure on you.
The Jazz have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Collins. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Launches a 3. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
For 3, George. Rebound, the Lakers. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in the game. And here's Curry for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Curry drives in, and Curry throws it down.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
1 minute left to play in the third quarter. George against Curry. Takes it inside. George passes to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
The drive by Antetokounmpo. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
So Utah ends up going with a new group, and that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
To the paint. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Durant. Now the Lakers moving it up. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wembanyama finds Durant and hits a 3 from the wing. Durant's got his second basket on the night.
They're turning it over, and their opponent isn't. That's the difference.
I tell you what, guys, this game would look a lot different, would have a different texture if they didn't give the ball away so much. I mean, that's really been the storyline so far.
Here's Curry, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Lakers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So the Utah 5 right now. Drew Eubanks out there with Filipowski. Then there's Patrick Mills. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Hendricks in at the small forward. Here's Sexton. And that one is hammered home.
The nimbleness of Sexton on the drive makes him tough to stop. He can just squeeze right past you.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Takes a 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
Puts it up from 12. Mills, no good. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Lakers. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Pass to Sexton. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Sexton's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Durant, pass to Edwards. Fires from the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Sexton against Edwards. Outside Mills. Off target from outside. The Lakers have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Here's Wembanyama. And again, it's the Lakers.
Their transition defense has been porous. They're getting run over.
You know, it's okay to give up a few if you're getting them back on the other end, but that hasn't been the case here.
And here's Mills for 3. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Sexton misses.
They conceded the points to him, and he couldn't take advantage. That miss might stick with him.
Oh, got that one up quick.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Tatum passes to Wembanyama. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
To the inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
To the middle. Here's Edwards. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Mills against Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, the Lakers.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Durant finds Tatum. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the 3. Fires in the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points in the quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Man, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And when you see a team 4 times over the course of a season, you really get to know them. I'm sure they're happy to snatch that first game of the year against Utah.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Stephen Curry.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama from deep 3-point land. The Lakers with another miss. And it's Utah with the ball. Down low. An easy 2 on the layup.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Wembanyama, the pass to Durant. shoots over Filipowski. It falls.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat